Namaste. Today we're going to do some exercises to engage your core, which is really helpful when you're doing basically anything yoga related. So, first off, we're just going to take a very deep breath in, fully exhale, and then try to isolate the muscles of our pelvic floor. I want you to imagine that you're trying to hold the flow of pee. Engage those muscles for a second there and release. Let's do it a couple of more times. Engage and release. Engage and release. Now I want you to imagine that we're holding both pee and poo. So engage this larger area of your pelvic floor. Hold it there and release. You will notice that what you're actually doing is pulling your whole pelvic floor up and slightly backwards. Let's do it again. Up and slightly backwards. Relax. And we're going to do it one more time. Up and backwards. Take a breath in. Exhale. And on the exhale, I want you to suck your stomach in. Hold it there and release. Take another deep breath in, exhale, and pull your stomach in again. And now I want you to notice that it's really hard to take a breath in when you're pulling the stomach in. That is because what we're doing right now, we're contracting the diaphragm. And it's the diaphragm that's responsible for our breaths in. Let's do it again. Suck your stomach in, hold it there, and release. Now, what I want you to do now is put your hands on your waist, like this, and we're gonna cough. Cough again, and feel something twitching under your hands. That's also an important part of your core. Let's see if we can engage it consciously. Imagine you're wearing a corset. Engage, hold it, and release. Feel your stomach becoming softer. Let's do it again. Engage, release, and once more. Engage, release. All right. Yeah. As you could see, our core is so much more than the abs. And with the exercises today, we're going to try to engage all of it. Make sure that every muscle in our core gets a proper workout. So I'm going to come to my staff pose. And from my staff pose, I'm going to grab one of my knees from under it, lean slightly backwards, and start circling my leg. As you're doing that, close your eyes for a second and see what's going on in your core. Notice what muscles are working. And we're going to change direction midway. Go the other way. And we're gonna stop, switch sides, do it on the other side. Keep your eyes gently closed and just focus on the sensations in your core. All of the muscles that are holding your body upright are now getting a workout. Don't forget to change direction midway before lowering your leg back. And now we're gonna come down on the mat with our knees bent. Grab our knees, pull them close to the chest. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start lifting our hand to look between our legs. Lift and lower. Go at your own pace. Feel how warm your stomach becomes. We're gonna give it 3 more rounds. And we're gonna come back down on the mat and straighten our legs and make them point up, holding ourselves over the knees. And now we're gonna lift our body ever so slightly, go slow, to come to the supported boat pose. And we're gonna stay here for several breaths, just catching our balance. And once you feel you found it, we're gonna let go of the hands and spend some breaths here as well. And we can roll back down. Make sure that our hands are and arms are parallel to our body. We're gonna lift one leg, point the toes, and start circular motion. Go whichever direction you want to go. Give it at least 5 circles in this direction before changing it. And we're going to switch sides, do the same thing on the other side. Point your toe. And start your circular motion with your other leg. And change direction midway. And once you're done, we're going to come back to resting position. Take a restorative breath here. And start moving our palms under our buttocks. Spend as much time as you need to get nice and comfy here. And once you're nice and comfy, we're going to start lifting our head and our legs simultaneously to look at our toes and going back down. Go at your own pace. We're going to give it at least 5, but you can go longer if you'd like to. And again, pay attention to what's going on in your core, what your stomach's doing, what your abs are doing, what the muscles of your lower back are doing. And we're going to stop here. And very gently roll onto our stomach. Again, here we're going to spend as much time as we need to get ourselves comfortable. That probably means spreading our feet slightly apart so that nothing presses on our abdomen too much. And after we're done getting our stomach comfortable, we're going to lower our chest onto the ground and start lifting both of our arms and our legs and lowering them back in this dynamic locust pose. And I'm going to give it a couple more. And come up to the cobra position, where again, I'm going to spend as much time as I need, making sure that I'm well supported by my hands. And we're going to start doing cobra push-ups, lowering your chest to the ground, coming back up, and lowering, and coming back up. Do as many as you need. And I'm going to stop after do 3 more. Going to come back to cobra, and from cobra to sphinx. And slowly I'm going to come up to my hands and knees and back to Sukhasana, where we're going to do the core engagement once again by pulling the muscles of our pelvic floor up and slightly backwards, as if we're trying to not go to the bathroom this very second. Hold and release. Let's do it once again. Pull them up, hold, and release. On release, feel your stomach becoming so soft, so relaxed. Pull it up once again, hold, and release. We're now going to suck our stomach in, pull it up, hold, and release. Pull it up, hold, and release. And once again, suck your stomach in, hold, and release. And now we're going to pull our pelvic floor up, hold it, and then suck our stomach in. And hold them at the same time for as long as we can. If you're just starting, give it a count of 3. And release. And once again, pull your pelvic floor up, suck your stomach in, hold for at least 1, 2, 3, and release. This concludes our core workout. I'm going to say namaste and thank you for doing it with me.